Welcome to Real Vermont News. I'm Bob Frenier here to say somebody's finally looking into things. Today, we're looking into some of the good things that could happen when the federal EPA forces Vermont to spend $50 million a year for the next 20 years cleaning up the state's waterways. Here's correspondent Guy Page to help us find a silver lining in this dark financial cloud.
Thanks, Bob. For starters, let's give a name to the effect of spending more than $1 billion new dollars on our economy. Let's call it the lake effect. Giving this blizzard of cash a suitable name will help everyone in government and business realize this is a dedicated, one-time fund that, if used carefully, can grow private businesses, increase and improve our workforce, and make our regulatory climate more livable, as well as clean up our waterways.
We'll be forced to dig up the state from one end to the other for the next 20 years. Do we have enough trained people to run all that excavation equipment? And just think of the mountain of Act 250 environmental permits these projects will require. Can the lake effect drive reforms in that complicated process?
The lake effect means a lot of people will need to be trained to do a lot of things. Civil engineers, water quality analysts, heavy equipment mechanics, traffic control personnel. The education and employment benefits will be huge. And the pressure on the Act 250 process might force some much-needed streamlining.
The lake effect will likely impact Vermont's generous social safety net programs too, because the so-called benefits cliff means many Vermonters are unable to net much more income by working at low-level jobs than by continuing to receive public assistance. But a lot of these Vermonters might jump off the benefits cliff and into better paying, more interesting jobs than they've ever assumed were available if the state and industry offer training programs that offer lifelong careers cleaning up our waterways.
Bob, there's at least one other powerful lake effect. Spending $1 billion new dollars, mostly on salaries, could pull back to Vermont thousands of skilled, educated native Vermonters who went elsewhere to seek opportunity. Like Governor Scott says, let's tell these people, think Vermont. We've got some really good jobs for you.
As you can see, there really are several lake effects. A gratifying uptick in the number of companies growing and prospering in Vermont, cleaner lakes and rivers, and real careers for an increasingly skilled Vermont workforce, including some native Vermonters we thought had left forever. So like this video, click your Facebook share icon to let all your friends know about this huge phenomenon that's starting to happen. Then go to contactyourrep.net and tell your state representatives and senators to start planning now to spend whatever we do need to spend on Vermont companies and Vermont workers. And that's all the Real Vermont News we have time for. A lot more happened, and we'll be looking into all of it.